Hey guys, Tarep here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing today, spawning in the north, we have Backyard Flying Man, playing as US Forces, who has straight away locked into Airborne Company. Teaming up with him is Thug, playing as the Brits, immediately going for Lease Assault. From the south, we have William H. Harrison, playing as OKW, who has Elite Armoured, and Nima, playing as Ostheer, who has Jaeger Armor, Spearhead, and Elite Troops. In terms of rankings here, a ranged team on the Allied side, about rank 100. It's a random team on the Axis side, both about in the mid-30s. Alright, so William trying to come around the side here. We have an early Vickers from Thug. As you see now though, switching angles.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Gonna go for the capture, getting some sandbags up behind the light cover, but eventually they'll probably get crushed and allies will be able to use that cover. Early beacon down here. So it does give you some intel on the units that pass through this area. It's a pretty good spot for it. Maybe even like closer would be even better. We see a triple Pathfinder start from Backyard. Pushing up here with the Pyros, trying to bully the squad out of the building, but here come the Pathfinders. This is not going to go well for Nima. Go for a no machine gun start. But yeah, trying to do this push without a flamethrower is just not really going to work out too well. And in fact, the Pyros could even go down on retreats. So the Pathfinders are going to stick to fighting the Grenadiers though. Grenadiers coming into close range. And it looks like they're going to win this one, the Grenadiers. Good timing on the retreats. You don't want to push the retreats too late and risk getting critted. Actually, re-echelon coming in from the building, swinging things into the favor of Backyard, and he ends up winning that. Assault section coming around the corner here. Here comes the 221. Very fast 221 here for William Harrison. 221 not the best against this kind of strategy, because the assault sections actually just do a lot of damage to it. A bit of pushing down there though, so they weren't firing for a long time. Universal Carrier doesn't have a Vickers yet, so 221 still has a pretty good matchup against it. Once it gets that Vickers though, it's very tough for the 221. Need the 223 at that stage. Some med crates down here for William Harrison. Going for a third Fox Grenadier now. Going to do some repairs on the 221 also. Early trench action. Looks like he's maybe going to put his Vickers inside of that. Got a couple more beacons, so let's have that intel of these Grenadiers returning to the front lines. Detects both of those, forcing them away. Good wire off on the heavy cover by Backyard. Comes the Universal Carrier switching sides. Looks like the 221 was considering doing the same. See how much damage he's taking at the moment though. Now that Vickers is upgraded. Ooh, that was a close call. Couple rifle nades out there. Big damage onto the Pathfinders. Late retreat on that one. Nearly dies. Good amount of vet on that Grenadier after that as well. 4 Pathfinders, by the way. You don't see that too often. Usually it's just the 3.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Eventually forced off. William Harrison making some inroads over here. Comes in for the flank though, instead of decapping again. Taos connecting here. No Pyos or no engineers for the repairs. Can of course use the crew repair. Doesn't have the news for that quite now. Squad coming in making sure that there's not going to be a follow-up Faust, but maybe William Harrison could get in there. Not chasing in after it. Here comes the 221. Upgrading to the 223 at the moment. It doesn't have it quite yet, so it is a bit risky to dive in. Really need that extra armor from the 223 upgrade to survive that kind of action. Slightly forward ambulance, but his teammate does have it, so it doesn't need to be in a forward position like that. A lot of damage there, just so much in one area. Vic is also decent penetration. Just managed to complete the sandbags there. Assault section charging in, but also a lot of OKW and Ostheer troops in this area. Holding out for the moment, but the Pathfinder blob's just completely overwhelming here. Good concussive grenade. Oh, that's just... I was like, how did he throw 2 concussive grenades there? But no, it's 1 concussive grenade, 1 stun nade from Nimah going for elite troops. Oh, this could be nasty. Some tough retreat paths here. Stormtroopers deployed. But without the MP40s, they're just going to get eaten for lunch. And he throws out smoke to cover his retreat even. Worried about getting blasted by that blob. Doesn't have any tech down, so... Oh, 222, which would be a very good answer to this. See the lieutenant or captain not even completed now. We're at 7 minutes. You could have had a 222 on the field for about a minute already. Could be just lighting these guys up. Not happening, no. No AC tech either, so there would be no answer to a 222. 221 switching sides. Okay, the assault charge here.
They're trying to take it.
STG's upgrading at the moment, but not quite there yet. Come with Sternpires though, got some Thompsons on these now. Good concussive grenades, only gets 1 of the 2 squads, but they drop in fast. 223 doing a bit of a drive-by here. Because struggling to suppress, there's just some terrible suppression. Good grenade out from the assault officer, but suppression kicking in now on this squad as well. Looks like a big old push over on this side for Nimah. 223 is winning this fight, but here comes the officer. Maybe could throw a grenade. No, it hasn't come off cooldown yet. And there goes the universal carrier, smoking out to safety just in case. But Thug biting off more than he could chew there. Don't mess with that 223. Now a Puma for William Harrison. That's an interesting choice. Got a half-track coming out over here meanwhile. Could have called this in probably quite a lot earlier than this. A lot of rifle nades coming out from Nimah. Flanking around with the G43s, but there's just too much firepower in that small area. Do have a full wire off on that central VP. But maybe that's about to get broken by the half-track. 2 squads inside it. Ooh, is this the same player that I saw the other day that was... I think so. Just doing the half-track place. Can't recall, that was a few weeks ago now. Just going for a full crush on the wire. Puma coming in. Another squad of stormtroopers meanwhile for Nimah. 50 cal pops the AP ammo. Big damage on the Puma. Passes it away. But yeah, one thing about the Pathfinders is how fast they vet up. They have very low vet requirements compared to like mainline squads. do this up very, very quickly. And here comes the half-track. We've got 3 squads there. Could chain Faust this.
Losing a capture point.
And gets it very low. M5 does actually have pretty good armor for half-tracks. Oh, but the Puma coming in from the side takes care of that really quickly. Ooh, uh-oh. This is not looking pretty for Thug. 1 assault section down. And getting forced off almost completely here. Doesn't have any engineers for an anti-tank ray to threaten here, so pretty safe for William Harrison. Has hit vet though, could use the take aim on the Vickers. But yeah, I mean, you're just not safe. You know, when the Puma's on the field, your M5 is just not going to be safe. And here we go, just big old fashioned blob wars. And because the machine gun wasn't able to suppress, it was just a massive retreat there for a backyard flying man. Ends up losing his pathfinders to that massive Ostheer blob. And looking pretty grim here for the Allies. Sending grenade out. .223 joining in. Already close to Vet 5 on that. That might be a record. The fastest Vet 5 223. If you can get there shortly. You have an anti-tank gun out now, though, for backyard flying man. Oh, and there we go. Does hit Vet 5. Also takes a shot. Has to back out for repairs. Does not have the repair upgrade on the truck yet either. William Harrison sitting pretty. He's got manpower for days. Has picked up a second stern pyro. Results in some very fast repairs. Do have a engineer out now for Thug. And big push out from backyard flying man's picked up a second machine gun as well. Echelon R Vet 2 might allow them to win this. Okay, not Pies to end up losing. Staying at range here, ideally it would drive in real close to do damage, but there was that anti-tank gun lying about. Did it get decrewed somehow? What happened to it? Incendiary grenade? I'm not sure what happened there. Got a anti-tank gun in the build though for backyard flying man. The M10 about to pop out. The Thug.
We have 300 points remaining.
Not a guaranteed win for the M10. Puma does have the exact same amount of range and he's still so far away from Vet 1 though. One's a 4 in the mix for Nima. There's one benefit of not going for the 222. You do get your medium tank out a little bit faster in a minute if your control remains the same. And switching sides here. Huge amount of vision for William Harrison between the 223 and the Puma, so does have a vision edge perhaps. So there is also that pyrotechnic section there, and when it's in the cover, it does have that sight bonus as well from Vet. Ooh, not paying attention over there. Red Echelon die, no retreat at all. Couple of machine guns trying to defend here. About to get flanked and about to get forced to retreat. Double anti-tank guns now. Did recover this one, it looks like. Base howitzer fire out here. clear the way. Good reposition on the machine gun, shutting down the stormtroopers on the flank. Killing off the cover there. Machine gun in some trouble. Got the green blob over here. M10 coming back in after repairs, missing. Puma does not miss. There goes the 50, gets decrewed. We've got the double AT guns here. The 4 could be in some trouble. Doesn't activate AP ammo on either of them though. So getting a couple bounces. Panzer IV backs up slightly for one last shot, and it's a good one. You have to wonder if that was AP ammo. It could have been the kill there. Certainly, probably Nima wouldn't have stuck around for that last shot. And if he'd taken 2 more shots worth of damage, it would have been extremely risky. So he's got lots of munitions, just lazy on that. Hobus meanwhile decrewing the Vickers over here. M10 coming in for a bit of a push. A couple shots in, trying to close the distance for the Fausts. Pumo's got the heat shells, remember. Doing some pretty nasty damage, but M10 firing back. It's still not vetted up, so it doesn't have the damage bonus from veterancy yet. So I think that does allow the M10 to come out ahead.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Panzer IV in the build next for William Harrison. Another M10 coming in for Thug, who's also built a mortar pit down here. Gun lining up. Well-timed retreat from William Harrison. At this stage might be worth just leaving this maybe like around here in cache mode. Boosting up the resources. Might provide a tiny bit of intel with the armor detection from signal relay. As you might expect, we've got some Scots coming in. Backyard flying man. There's a 4 taking some damage. AT gun missing though. And we're coming in from the side. Got the second M10 here now though as well. Couple misses. Mortar pit upgraded with the second mortar now. Axis. Still in a commanding position in terms of territory control. We've even got a bunker down over here. Just going to be difficult to dislodge. It's not like the Scots very good at killing those, like a Sherman would be, and it could be hard to push your anti-tank guns all the way down here to kill this. Clean off the beacon there. Panzer IV took a couple hits. A 12 command point mark now. Team getting aggressive here. Doesn't want to push in for the Panzer IV kill. Pretty high chance of bouncing. Uh-oh. Sternpie's in some trouble though. And there they go. That might be the first loss for William Harrison. Done pretty well so far. No, don't know. I don't think Nima's lost anything either, right? I could be wrong about that. Maybe Pyro? Not sure. Does indeed push down here with the anti-tank guns, clearing that off. Looks like Nima's blob was just back at base, so wasn't in position to defend that. Did the option of trying to like smoke his way forwards there, backing off instead. Still not quite enough cover craters, I think, for the stormtroopers to sneak all the way across here. They could sneak to here, run through the corner, and then run across to here. Remember, those stormtroopers do have a very long camouflage time compared to a lot of squads, so you can run from cover to cover quite easily. Longer time than snipers, so you can bridge some of those gaps a bit further. Comes in for a bit of a crush move. Didn't pop the flanking speed, so not as much of a crushing threat. Kept inside the building there. A lot of resources floating. Hasn't gone for any bars on these Pathfinders. Oh, but there go the weapon racks now. Panzer IV trying to come around the side here. Here comes the Werfer. This could be nasty. Late dodge. But the Werfer more targeting the machine gun than this massive position over here. Does pin, but is firing while pinned and gets a lot of suppression since they're out on the river with the negative cover. So that doesn't end up going too well for Nima. He's trying to just push through and overwhelm, but we're for not getting a good enough hit on the machine gun to allow that to happen. Into the building here, Panzer IV driving around. No machine gun upgrade on that Panzer IV, strangely. Uh-oh. Here's some trouble. M10 losing vision. Oh no, he doesn't. Gets him from downtown. Oh, nearly got one more out of control shot on the Puma as well. Either way, it's a good trade, even though the M10 was maybe higher in vet. Oh, there goes the Panzer IV. Out of control? No. Denied. Poe's down as well. Trying to escape. Probably would have been safer to come down this path, but it looks like he was going in for a kill on the M10. Does not end up working. The M10 a lot cheaper than the OKW Panzer IV, so if you can take that trade, that's a good one. Late retreat assault section goes down though. Here comes the big old Ost blob, but it's got 3 positioning to handle that. Allies are down by over 100 VPs, but it's not too bad. They're in control of 2 at the moment. So in spite of a shocking start, you know, with the kill on those double Panzer IVs, seem to be steadying the ship now. Gonna need some big Werfer strikes. It's ready to fire again. Got the beacon over here, by the way, so stormtroopers getting revealed. Could be going for some attack rounds with the Scots here, not happening. Strike out the back. Firing blind, a lot of health damage, but only 1 kill again. 3rd anti-tank gun meanwhile coming in. Which is, I think, maybe an overinvestment into that. Okay, cancels it, which I think is a good choice. Usually players go for the Jackson, the more mobile option. Least vulnerable to rocket artillery strikes. They oh, gonna use that manpower for some paras. We've got some Shreks on the stormtroopers now. Only get 1 Shrek though, not 2 like the Panzer Grenadiers.
We're losing a capture point.
This is back to M10. W troops in some trouble. You do have to worry about getting grenaded into the retreat path of these squads now. Smoking his way forwards. Stormtroopers early on the retreat. Oh, this could be nasty. This could be the mother of all grenades. Ooh, maybe a little bit early. Oh, close call. M10 misses the kill shot on the 223. And Nima's blob gets home safe. From the Obers. The Scots weren't mucking around, but yeah, it's kind of at the stage where the 223 is almost like a liability. You know, you have to just spend some micro trying to use it. Doesn't really do much damage. And, you know, William Harrison could do with both the fuel and the munitions. So I think the cash mode is the way to go at this stage. The Tiger Ace out for Nima. quite good for the Axis to get a whole bunch of mines down, covering like all this side of the map if possible. William Harrison. Oh, he lost one of the stern players. I forgot about that. Well, there's one of them now. Here we go. Tiger Ace. Get some damage done. Anti-tank guns aren't vetted up yet, so they're not as much of a threat. And the Tiger Ace does have a bigger health pool than the regular Tiger, so is very good at baiting anti-tank guns to stay in position while the Werfer lines up a barrage. Doesn't have any pies for repairs at this stage though, but do have the emergency vehicle crew repairs on this, which are actually the same as in the elite troops. Good hit from the Tiger. The Panther out now for William Harrison. Looks like he connected once on these M10s. Bit of a mine down though. This could be trouble. Looks like everybody's just going to back off, cool their jets. Ober's dead over here for William Harrison. Uh-oh. Went down fast in the river. Even making a big old push, but we've got the P-47s dropped down. Gives up the chase. Tiger Ace backing off. A lot of damage from the planes onto the infantry there. Nearly lost a grenadier to that. It's a good way to shut down the aggression. They're pushing in here. Looks like this did hit a mine. The 223 providing vision, which is helpful. Doesn't pop the emergency repairs. Neva does have plenty of munis, probably should. Don't have a lot to spend your munitions on in this commander, so you can afford to be a little bit more reckless with the vehicle crew repairs. Hits in the end there from the Ace. Stormtroopers doing their best, but getting hit from two sides. And now the mortar pit coming down as well. Neva's Blob returning. Time to have a quick look at the KD here. So Neva is doing alright. Pretty much everybody is running even. You can see the Allies have definitely built their way back in terms of army size.
Send your orders.
They're actually ahead right now. Still quite far behind on the VPs, but in terms of army size, they're doing very well. Got a third M10 in the mix now.
HQ is under attack. Typical enemy
Big
trick,
damage
isn't
on the
it?
Puma there. M10's making a move perhaps. Panther coming in. But the heat shells, big damage. This M10's in some trouble now. Here come the other two. Oh, it's not enough. The heat shells wore off before the next shot came through. It might have been the difference between life and death there. That M10. Oh, and the M10's getting something going here. Oh, but they miss. Puma down. What about the Panther? He's dropped the planes. The Panther goes down as well. Oh boy, didn't kill either of the M10s. Both got shot to one hit. Tiger took some big damage as well. That could be in some trouble. This is going to be a bit of a base inspection by the M10s. We've got the Vet 3 M10 rolling through. Doesn't have enough munitions for the AP ammo or the heat shells. Or the speed boost rather. The planes coming down now. Oh, the Werfers! The Werfers get found by the Jackson. This could be devastating. Got the P-47s in the base. The Ace in some big trouble. But the planes split their damage between these two. So they both end up surviving. Very lucky for Nima. That could have been the game ender right there. Still have the 223 in harm's way over here. Some damage. So the base structures, the M10 coming in, looking for the kill. I find the oh boy, but he shoots at the ace instead of the Werfer. Bounces a shot and the M10 goes down. The building's managing to shield the 223 from most of the damage, but the stern players go down while they're repairing. And 2 Grenadiers go down in base as well to the double Scott barrage. It was a devastating push there from the Allies. And that's the impact of not having any mines down. I was saying, you know, they should have a whole bunch of mines down on this entire side of the map. Would have just shut that right down, probably got 2 in 10 kills. But instead, it's not good for the Axis after such a dominant period. They do have time to build their way back in. Still got the VP lead. Still got 1 Werfer alive as well. Blind Werf. Doing a little bit of vehicle damage, not the best. Okay, now we've got the Jagdpanzer out for William Harrison. I'm going to play this one a bit more straight ahead. Could still do with a Raketin as well. A bit more backup. Not great on the Paras yet. Second squad of Paras. Two, 3 coming in, getting some more work done. Definitely a lot more valuable as a vision tool now that the Puma has died. Oh boy, where's he going with this Jagdpanzer? What was this? Could be the end of the Jagdpanzer now. What was that? What was that? Got a Regal mine down, but that was some horrible Jagdpanzer play. Looks like he was trying to kill the Scots, but surely he would have seen on the 223 vehicle detection that the Jackson was right there. Don't know what he was hoping to do there, but a massive throw by William Harrison. But yeah, now that he is vetted up, 223 can plant those Regal mines, which are very good against vehicles, but they get targeted by the Scots. He's not fully repaired, but returning to action. He's got it in spearhead mode now. Using it for some vision, actually. Here comes the Werfer strike. And gets a nice kill on the 50 cal there with that. 223 backing away here. M10's go for some not crushing, not available. Here comes another Werfer strike, second Werfer. That was a bit better. Still not tremendous though. Don't know if Nima maybe has forgot about the vehicle crew repairs. Don't know if we've seen much activation of that so far. Suppressed with the spearhead mode now. Triple M10's getting something going. The 223 as it finally. Oh, there we go. He baits him over the Regal, but where's the follow-up? The Jagdpanzer is dead, of course. Oh, he's got another one in the build. Don't have. Oh, you do actually have the vehicle crew repairs in this. I forgot about that. Got some Shreks coming in. A lot of Faust firing off here. Looks like one M10's going to go down. In fact, that squad's got 2 Shreks. They must have picked up or dropped one from somewhere. Looks like maybe the vehicle crew repairs was forgotten about by thugs, so ends up going down. Tiger Ace switching sides. Okay, well that's a pretty good trade for the Axis. They needed something like that. 2 M10s for 1 223. Oh, big old crush there. Over's on the run. Panzer misses the return shot. Tiger Ace coming back for repairs. There's a Werfer strike, try to fire this one, catch them on the move. Connection, and he gets the paras. Jackson coming in, looking for the kill shot on the Jagdpanzer. In fact, there's double Jacksons. No anti-tank guns for the Axis. So, having trouble dealing with these Jacksons. Need those stormtroopers, here they come. Close call on the Jagdpanzer, and there we go. Allies setting up the triple cap after that. Okay, here we go. Vehicle crew repairs being used. Good hit from those Werfers. Close to Vet 2 on this one now. But Axis forced almost completely off the map, and they do kind of still need the fuel. Nima has a bit more in reserve, but William Harrison certainly could do with some more. Oh, there goes the assault section. Some planes coming down for Thug, trying to get around the side of this Jagdpanzer. This could be trouble. No Regal mines down this time. Here come the Jacksons as well. He's getting surrounded. Got the Raketen here to assist, but still got the planes up in the air. Panzer hanging in there at the moment. Looks like one Jackson's going to go down in return for this. What about this M10? Trying to do some tricky maneuvers. Let's have these speed boosts available. Exposing the rear arm of the Tiger. Main gun crit on the M10. Tiger's trying to smoke out. The Raketen goes down. Tiger popping the blitz. Deactivating the spearhead. Taking some rear armor damage. But the M10 not going to chase him for the kill. Still, I think, would be 2 shots to go down. But here come the P-47s. Oh, and the Werfers are in the danger zone as well. Popping some smoke also. But the Jackson all the way out the back here. If the Jackson came through the center there, it could have been good night for all of this. Here it comes now. But the P-47's about to, probably going to time out before they do any damage. Could have been better handled there by the Allies. That could have been the GG maneuver. But Axis hang in there. Able to salvage that. Didn't like stick around to kill off the decrewed Raketen or steal it either. So close call again, but the Axis hanging in. Here come the double Werfers. They're close by here. This could be nasty. A lot of troops in the area. Let's try to split though. Pretty good split on this. Looks out the machine gun, but that's about it. Double Werfers. Maybe hope for a bit more than that. There's Sherman coming in next. The backyard. Bit unusual never to see the captain upgrade with the bar this whole time. Saving those minis for the P-47s though. Jackson and M10 nearby. Tiger under pressure here. Uh-oh, this could be lights out for the ace. Jackson and M10 coming in. Chasing still. Did lose vision for a while. Got the Grenadiers. They're mobilizing. Oh, the Shrek's coming in from the side. And that's going to be the end of the M10. He's definitely getting some bad luck on the main gun crits. Thug.
My lord,
It's the
attack
third
vehicles.
M10 I've seen with the main gun crit. But now the VP's getting closer to even. Axis draining out fast.
Heavy panzer, ready for orders.
Harrison trying to make a play through the centre, but got the Sherman there. Takes a snare. Gets the decap, capping on the far side now as well. Double rakettons for William Harrison, makes a lot of sense. Close to another tank. Ooh, Peagram's nearly dead there. Stormtrooper shut down. Oh, this could be nasty. Doesn't manage to get any body blocking, but there is still quite a lot of river into the retreat path. There's a Werfer strike. This could be good as well. What was that targeting?
The capture point is under attack.
Another one a little bit further back, maybe. Okay, destroys the decrew weapon at least, but not very good Werfer strikes there at all. And that does seem to be hurting the Axis. They really need some more bleed to be applied by those Panzerwerfers.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
There's the Aerosthot. Jackson returning to the front lines. He's on a bit of a rampage here. And wow, look at the rate of fire on it there. Knocks out that Scot so quickly. Continuing on his path forwards.
Air resupply is now available.
Sherman still on high explosive there. Okay, Peagram's also with the Panzerschrecks. Interesting. M10's threatening the crush, forcing the retreat.
Ready to deploy.
Another Panther for William Harrison. Jackson coming around the corner for the ace. A bit of suppression out there. The plane's coming down though from Thug. Gonna force Nima back. Just about enough for the planes of backyard as well. Double M10's making a dive. Quick kill on one of them. Another one missing a crucial shot here. No activation of the speed boost, no activation of the AP rounds. And the ace survives.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
Sherman getting some major work done. Jackson out the back. Ooh, doesn't find the Werfers. They somehow survive for the moment. Really is not able to get in range for a snare. Looks like the Jackson's going to be able to get away. Pyro's going down. The HE Sherman just devastating at the moment. Here come the Werfer strikes though. Just back to paratroopers. Well-timed dodge by Backyard. But yeah, a bit of a shame not to see any activation of the abilities on the M10s from Thug. Could have made the difference in a few of these moments. But perhaps seeing the benefit of the Tiger Ace over the regular Tiger, that extra health will come in a clutch. One more intense shot and I think a regular Tiger would have died. Which could have happened. You know, we saw that last one bounce right at the end there. Still not looking good for the Axis. Still behind in overall army size, or maybe not actually. He took, I thought one of those M10s got away. Alright. Oh no, he lost them all. So we have a lot of resources in reserve for backyard.
Enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
I think he does have enough to squeeze in one more unit, even after he recruises vehicles. Just getting back on the victory points. Here come the Werfer strikes. Good dodging again though from backyard. Tiger though getting a nice hit. Ooh. Good hit that time from the Werfers. Aggressive push here from Thug. And looks like it's going to get one of William's squads. Nice grenade. Turns around for the Jackson. Jackson hitting vet 3 now. Tiger popping the blitz. Jackson stopping there. Oh boy. Got the anti-tank gun over here. Tiger just bullying. Oh, perfect attack round. Pops smoke, backing away. Plane's coming down, but I don't know. Okay, they do have sight. Tiger takes a little bit of damage, but I think it's still healthy enough, even with the second pass. Oh! Whoa! Hanging on by a pixel. I was about to say that second plane. What happened to it? It came in so slowly. Looks like Nima maybe got caught off guard by that as well. I think he stopped there with the Tiger, allowing the planes to do massive damage. It was a close call. Rebuild on the Obers for William Harrison. Still tight on the victory points. Now the beacons are down. It would be nice to see quite a lot of like sneaking forwards with those stormtroopers with the Shreks. Center missing. Oh, the back catches the captain. Decent damage. Not too many kills though. Very aggressive with the assault section, but look at the damage from that ace. The end of the assault section. There it goes. Back into the M10 spam for Thug. This ace is so formidable. Now it's vet 3. Don't have the vet 3 Jackson any longer either. Nima has been, making good use of the extra health on the ace. Exploiting that. Getting aggressive here. Just coming in with the Panther. Got the Sherman there, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop this. Looks like he's going for the Scott kill. Scott popping out the vehicle crew here. Base coming back in. He's taking a lot of damage from this AT gun, even though he never popped the AP rounds. Just sitting in front of us. It's such a long time. The Scott goes down. Oh, here come the M10s. Ace in some trouble. Gets quite low. But the M10 just getting slaughtered. Double AT guns and the Panther over here. Another M10 getting extremely low, but big grenade! One Raketten down. And there goes the second one. Big oof. Oh, slow on the dodge. Oh, and he doesn't dodge at all with that squad. Down it goes. Huge losses there for Thug. Coming in here with the Jackson, trying to finish off the double Rakettens. That will help out a lot. Harrison still has quite a lot of manpower though, can rebuild them. Jackson blasting away. Concussive grenade out. Oh no, not concussive. Just a regular high explosive. Those Vet 3 overs ripping in here. Pop the suppressing fire.
Reporting for duty.
Did alright.
Hang on, chaps. Orders.
17 pounder coming up. Interesting. I think that's a little bit too far back. It needs to be maybe around here to actually like lock down the VPs. Or maybe like around here. I know that's maybe a little bit risky in that forward of a position, but I feel like from here it's only gonna... It's not really gonna... I think the ace could come all the way to here, which means it can still cover the VP, which means it's still very hard for the allies to actually hold on to it without the Tiger guarding it. Doesn't cover anything else.
The capture point is being overrun.
So I don't think that's a very good position for the 17 pounder. Too defensive. I couldn't understand if you maybe wanted to get the 17 pounder like that maybe very early in the game. You know, when we're so low on VPs now, you can't afford to have it just sit there and do nothing for ages.
We've lost an officer in action.
So it got a hit on the Panther though, revealing itself there. The T-gun down though, Nima getting to work, doing some massive damage. Oh, nearly getting the kill shot there. Tiger is on a rampage here. 17 pounder starting to spin around now. Got some planes coming down. Overturning.
Emplacement under attack.
Looks like the ace is going to get out of there clean.
There's a shiny new
Just now
officer
trying to
and
set up the
gentleman
triple
ready
caps.
to
Still
go.
got their Vickers guarding the center though. Yeah, seems as if Backyard has trouble managing the range on the Jackson against the Tiger. It is tougher now, you know, the Tiger's so highly vetted, does have a bit of a mobility edge, especially when you factor in the blitz. And also,
Have reduced our foes to one
this stage of veterancy has 50 range, so there's a large of a range advantage. Double Werfer's getting the pin, but not getting the wipe. Nasty mod pitch strike. I think it does get away though. Just charging into the center. Oh, it's a bit sloppy from Thug. Just very late on the retreat. Coming in from the side, 17 pounder not facing this direction. Cheeky stuff here from the Panther. Backing out now. Oh, 17 pounder misses. 17 pounder doesn't know which way to face at the moment. Axis attacking from all angles.
75 points remaining.
Harrison going across to assist Nima. Big damage on that Panther. Ace though, continuing on its assault. Triple cap against the Allies, looking quite grim for them now. There's not enough anti-tank at the moment to hold off. All those M10 trades not really working out, and it's finally caught up with the Allies. It's coming around the far side here, 17 pounder spinning around. Using the vehicle crew pairs on that M10. Triple stern pyros though, they're holding their own against the British assault troops. Oh, what happened out the back here? The Werfer strike! Oh my word. Paratroopers Major, Paratroopers Pathfinder. Oh, that was a monster.
25 points left.
No coming back from that. And it looks like the Axis have maybe just left the game with that. I mean, the Allies. Poof. Well, it was, you know, Axis strong start to this game. Maybe the Allies not really committing enough in the light vehicle phase meant that they ended up getting bullied quite badly. But then Yeah, the Allies made a nice comeback, making some good pushes in here. Just about finished things off, man. That ace, I think, maybe on 2 occasions was one shot, nearly died. Very lucky for Nima that survived. And ultimately, the trades from Thug just not working out with the Zoom 10s, not quite getting the job done, and then they just fell so far behind in terms of army size. Backyard Flying Man not able to hold off that ace. Some good pushes in from Nima, exploiting the huge amount of health on that Tiger ace. Getting the job done. And maybe maybe underinvesting in anti-tank. Maybe the Sherman's not the best choice. Should have been a second Jackson. But yeah, GG. Good job by the Axis. Close back and forth here, but ultimately getting the job done. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.